about a couple months ago on Twitter, I kept on saying how much I don't really like Nintendo YouTubers. And I made that video talking about Alpharad. Well, quote-unquote talking. It was more or less a meme video I made from a stream. But I ended up saying that there's one Nintendo YouTuber that I think is way worse than Alpharad. And I kept this video shelved for about a couple months. But what is it why I don't like about it? Don't get it twisted, I'll explain later. So for a while, YouTube's been recommending me this guy named Nathaniel Bandy, because I think YouTube tends to associate me with Nintendo YouTubers despite not me making only Nintendo content. Despite being well edited, these videos are not that great. Basically what I'm getting at is I'm trying to burn as many bridges as possible with my commentary videos. So say this is a welcome back to the channel if you miss this kind of content. So let's go into detail about what Nathaniel Bandy actually does.
Watch this shit.
Nathaniel Bandy is what I picture when I think of a generic Nintendo YouTuber. This man currently has this many subscribers in the making of this video. I don't really want to go into what exactly caused this guy to rise into popularity, because it's kind of obvious when you take a first glance look at his channel. And I'm about to show y'all what exactly is wrong with this entire thing.
What the f- You want penis enlargement pills?
This man has been relying on a crutch for the past 4 years, and this ain't no exaggeration either. I went through this man's whole channel and he currently has 163 videos talking about how this one game triggers you. And it seems like he's relying on something that's supposed to be a joke way too much. What about the opposite series being mind-blowing? It's the exact same thing, but it's a lot more positive. Your typical trigger video is a very nitpicky perspective, but the thing is the nitpicks are either basic complaints with a piece of media, or it's just a joke that really doesn't go anywhere or falls incredibly flat, or just really low-hanging fruits. Like, by the way, I want to bring up something. The triggered videos are literally just like a family-friendly version of those Evo Craig videos explaining why he hates something, like literally down to the format, minus the excessive swearing.
Having to listen to 13-year-olds call me a knucker online is like the worst thing in the world. Are you kidding me? How about you watch your mouth?
Dog, you really finna pull up with the Sonic 06 video? Like, I don't...
Who talks while swinging their arms like this?
Hey. Well, besides him.
What about the other content of being, is it possible to beat X game for doing Y objective? Some of these are actually impossible to beat, yet the video still goes on, even though the answer is no. In, for example, is it possible to beat Super Mario 3D World backwards? The answer is no within the first level. Yet the video is still going. Same deal with, is it possible to beat New Super Mario Bros. 2 backwards? Why is the video still going if you can't beat it? Again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record here, but same deal with, is it possible to beat New Super Mario Bros. Wii backwards? You still can't do it. Why is the video still going? If it is fundamentally impossible to do the challenge, why even consider doing it in the first place? Nigga says striving for originality, you can't do anything original.
You know, during the Las Vegas shooting, Stephen Paddock supposedly spent over 3,000 rounds of ammunition over the course of 10 minutes.
Many people have their own differing opinions. That's what makes us unique from everyone else. I mean, if you know me, you already know my opinions are very special. But what about Nathaniel Bandy's? This man has some of the most inoffensive, lukewarm takes I've ever seen. Y'all know that one meme where people give like the most commonly accepted opinion and call it a hot take? That's how I feel about Nathaniel Bandy's opinions when it comes to his content. I mean specifically on the opinions he gives himself on, such as tier list, and his ranking videos as well. Except this one. I'll come back to this video much later. I'm not asking for a hot take for every single video. All I'm asking is to at least provide something different with your rankings and your opinion. If you have nothing new to add, don't say anything at all. Friday Night Funkin' mod tier list. I'ma one-up you better. How about ranking every Friday Night Funkin' mod? Give me like 2 months on this, it's like 110 mods. I mean, I can't really differentiate his opinion from an average Twitter user when they give their takes on specific pieces of media. Hell, his personality is as bland as anyone can get. And I mean, some of his most memorable videos are from his one-offs, which is kind of sad because his main projects are those rankings, tier lists, and triggered videos. Dog, imagine having your one-off videos be way better than your actual big projects.
Fuck up, my nigga.
Real shit,
what are you
though.
talking about?
You trying to drop knowledge.
What are you talking about,
Drop a
my nigga?
mixtape.
This is going to be a bit of a shorter one, but I've noticed throughout some of his videos, this guy's pacing is pretty terrible. Like, small YouTuber pacing kind of terrible. I mean, he's not exactly entertaining at all, but he's not informative either. Really, half the time he's just talking, but it's so drawn out. Like, why? Stop. No. One example I want to give is in his most recent video. I left Mario 64 running for 27 days and here's what happened. This guy has to go into the menial detail about what kind of hardware he's using for the Wii. Okay, it doesn't have anything to do with the experiment he's trying to run, so why bring it up in the first place since all it's doing is dragging it out as much as possible. Same deal with these triggered videos. For some reason they're paced almost to be 10 minutes, because some of these seems like he's trying to drag it out for as long as possible. Also, that pink gold peach joke isn't funny. That doesn't have anything to do with the pacing, I just wanted to bring it up because it was never funny to begin with.
Finally, something interesting.
So y'all know how I said I would come back to this video? Well, there's one main reason. This guy's an absolute idiot when it comes to Sonic games. This man has the audacity to call the Game Gear Master System titles poorly aged, when that's far from the truth. Even on an objective level, these games are actually pretty damn good. Really what you need for this one is a different mindset. Except for Sonic Blast, that game's actually the worst 2D Sonic game. You put Sonic 4 over the Game Gear titles, which some of them aren't even that bad because Triple Trouble and Chaos are great games. Like what you said in one of your Sonic 4 videos, Sonic 4 doesn't even have momentum. The Game Gear titles do. So automatically, you lost under your own pretense.
There's zero momentum, Sonic doesn't roll down hills, if you let go of right he stops in place, he feels weightless, what the heck?
It sounds like I can't accept anyone else's opinion, but the way this guy delivers it sounds like he's trying to make it sound as objective as possible. Anyways, I got nothing else to complain about, so go to the outro conclusion thing. I don't care.
Damn, Daniel!
So Bandy may not be a bad guy himself, his content certainly is. He's not very entertaining, his opinions aren't that great. His pacing is honest to god terrible. An absolute moron with Sonic game. And he's also been relying on a crutch for about 4 years. Kinda sad, honestly. Also, his avatar looks like it was drawn by those how to draw manga books. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Starcatcher GF is hot and I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.